Hey BBs, it's Plastic and today I'm back with y'all for another video. Today I have a very special video. I wasn't expecting to get into Monster High Generation 3 this early into the game, especially since they're not released yet, but we got the Ghoul Spirit Pie Pack, and I thought it would be more fun to show you here, not at my desk, because this pack is huge. I don't even know what I can compare it to, just the side of the box, like that's how big it is. This is humongous. This box is gigantic. So we're gonna do the box overview here. Maybe I can try to move y'all back a little bit. Hello. Please don't look at my messy room. But like, two besides of how big this is. But so we're gonna do a nice little look at it together here. So on the side of the box, we kind of get, okay, so first off, it's a 6-pack Ghoul Spirit. We get the new artwork of the Generation 3 ghouls. We have Draculaura, Frankie, and Claudine, and there's Ghoul Sport there. We also get this little Monster High cutout with the old logo, which is interesting. We get Toralei, Frankie, Draculaura, Cleo Denial, Claudine Wolf, and Deuce Gorgon, Draculaura. And they all have like the little names and like the flags kind of on the bottom. Really cool. Again, this is like that new kind of Generation 3 box where like the boxes are very lazy. They're no offense, but they're just mostly plastic. There's no cardboard. It has like this like sad tie-dye kind of thing. It's not really gothic anymore. It's more color. I mean, Monster High was never really that gothic, but it had like the coffin boxes, so I feel like that kind of tied into like the scary culture. But this is just very much kind of Barbie. On the back we get the gore. I don't know why they didn't just make the artwork of them full. These are just kind of like stock pictures, I guess. Then we get the school. We get the first kind of look at the school in like cartoon form. We have the barcode also on the side. Yes, here it is. This is much harder than I thought it would be to show you guys, and not on my studio, or not on my desk, my studio. Who am I? But I don't know. I hope you guys can get a good look at this. Maybe I can give you some like close-ups. Maybe. I don't know. But here's them in box, again, in case you couldn't see them. I'm gonna go open them and we're gonna do some more final looks at my desk so we can actually look at them there, because this is just very haphazard. All right, so we are all unboxed and we are all out of the package and we're all on my desk, and I wanna show you some of the little things that I kind of cut out, or not cut out, but like took out of the box. I love this artwork so much, and this Monster High sign is so cute. It's very holographic, very Rainbow High-esque to me. But I wanna talk about the dolls, and I want to try to be as non-biased as possible because I am a long Monster High lover, and this is new shiny G3 dolls. It's very new to me. I have not had a G3 doll. I didn't buy anything from eBay, so this is my first look at the G3 molds, faces, everything, like physically the dolls, and I'm very excited about them. But I do not want to get my excitement and like, you know, get that in the way of the dolls, because the quality of these dolls just from opening them is very questionable. But we're gonna go down the line, as every other reviewer in the world has been doing, just in the 5-pack, because this is a very big pack, so this is gonna be a little bit of a longer video. But first off, we got Toralei. Toralei has gotten a lot of changes. Her face is very pointy, but I'm not gonna go through the changes, I guess, too much in this video. I'll kind of save that for their core reviews, as these are like their bonus dolls, their budget dolls for the line. But Toralei has long saran hair. Thank God. Her hair isn't really that curly. It's a little bit wavy, but it's, you know, it's fine. It has like some pink highlights. It has red, and it has a couple orange highlights as well. Not as orange as Generation 1 was, but it is really pretty as well. I'm so thankful it was saran. And then her style is very kind of minimal. It's just like kind of a little like bun, and she has some earrings, some black and gold ones. They're cute, really pretty. And then we move on to her face. Her face, she has these very thick eyebrows. She's kind of making a little smirk, and has kind of red on the lid, and then green on the like lower lash line for her eyeshadow. She has a little like mole here. She doesn't have any of the OG Toralei kind of face paint. She has a little bit of like hair here, I guess. But other than that, we have some like little tusks of fur on these sides to hold up future glasses if we ever want to switch and swap. I don't like the smirk personally, if I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think it's a little bit corny, and I know it's very much new shiny Monster High Generation 3 doll, but I don't know, I'd rather her be frowning or like making like a mean face, because like, is she still mean? I don't know. But moving on to the outfit, We have this really cute little black choker, which I'm so thankful. There's very little jewelry in this pack, so any jewelry I'm very excited to see. I'm going to show you all her accessory though first. This is a Monster High megaphone. This is a new mold. I'll show you my old one real quick. So a lot of people saying this is like a new mold, and it is. The old mold was very much thinner and smaller. So this is the old one versus the new one. Lots of fun changes, but not too much of a change, more of just like the kind of output, I guess. So that's her accessory. They all come with something, I think. But Toralei's cheer outfit is very papery thin. The design only goes on one side, and it just is red on the other side. On the one side we have pink and the Monster High logo. The fabric, if you can see it, is just very, very literally thin. There's no hemming. It's very solidly constructed. Again, as a long-term Monster High fan, this is very low in terms of clothing quality. But yeah, and the skirt doesn't get much better. It is that same kind of quality on this part. The little ruffle is a little bit better, but it's still very paper thin, and we can see that. Thankfully, the design does go on both ways this time, but I don't know. It's not looking great. And there's some hemming here, but it's, if you can just kind of see through the screen how, like, this is very, like, they use this fabric in, like, outdoor stuff. It's not great. It's, like, maybe, like, not tent material. But it's just very thin, very papery, very sad. Should not be on a doll. Moving down, we get these little socks, which aren't really socks. They're more leg warmers. I'm hoping they're just going to be leg warmers and not supposed to be socks. But I don't, with modern Mattel, I don't know what these are supposed to be. So I'm going to go with leg warmers. They are yellow. I don't understand where the yellow comes in her design at all. So it just kind of, I'd rather these be black, if we're going to be honest, or pink or red or not yellow. I don't really know where the yellow comes in. But we have her sneakers, which, again, they're sneakers. They're not really Monster High to me. They're just kind of sneakers. They have some claw marks or some yeah, there's some claw marks, and there's some fangs, and there's a little thing there, but nothing about those shoes really scream Monster High to me. So overall, Toralei's outfit is a, like, outfit, design, construction, all of it. I'm giving this a 2 out of 10. I'm gonna rank them, actually. I just decided that on the spot because I have a lot of feelings and opinions on these, so we're just gonna rank them as we go. But moving on to Frankie, I think Frankie, spoiler alert, is probably one of my favorite dolls from this set. Okay, I'll compare their accessory first. So the Generation 3 kind of foam finger is a different mold than Generation 1 foam finger. This is very much more thicker. It's rubbery. This is just kind of a plastic piece. I like this piece a little bit better for the Generation 1 Monster High dolls because Generation 1 Monster High dolls had very weak little arms, but the Generation 3 Monster High dolls have very stronger arms. So I think this is going to work very much better with them, and it is kind of cute. It did keep, you know, the same kind of design. It's kind of like mirroring each other, which is really fun. I like it, and it's obviously in Frankie's kind of blue color. And now Frankie. I love Frankie. I love Frankie. And I'm not going to get into the character right now because the character means a lot to me now as they are, you know, non-binary. But we're going to go into the, you know, just the character design and the doll, because if I don't want to, like, have a bias towards Frankie, but very, very cool. One thing I will say, the side shave is very sad, honestly. It's not flocked, so their hair is side shaved, if you could not see. There's a purple paint. It is kind of molded onto the head, and there is no flocking, nothing making it look any sort of real. But so we kind of do get this cool little, like, side shade moment. This is saran as well. Black, white, saran with a little bit of blue. It's a full head of saran there, not full, half head of saran, which is nicer. It's very short, not too choppy. It has a little bit of some sort of product in it. It's a little bit gluey, but not, like, offensive. I don't like that they didn't flock this again, but we've gotten worse in this pack. But the hair is pretty nice quality. The face is gorgeous, gorgelicious. I'm upset about the piercing. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I think the piercing is a little bit sad. It looks like a cartoon. But the eyes are really pretty. Mine are a little bit wonky, but I don't care. So again, we have Frankie's, you know, classic blue and green kind of eye thing going on. The blue eye has pink eyeshadow, while the green eye has blue eyeshadow. Really cool, and it's smoked out with a gray on the lid and crease. We also get some blushing for Frankie along with their stitch and some cute little, like, bubblegum pink lipstick. We also get this little, like, cheer spirit kind of makeup. It's really fun. for like game day. It's like a pink and blue electric bolt. We also get Frankie's one earring, which there's only one earring. Only one earring. Only one earring. And it's this really like lime green electric Monster High bolt with a little kind of lightning bolt in it. It's fine. It's nothing crazy. But something really interesting about this doll is that there is no OG bolts. It's just it's like a painted on kind of choker thing. Supposed to be their little stitching, which is interesting. I'm not gonna get too angry about it because I cannot get angry at everything, but it's there. This outfit is honestly not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. It is very much like a jersey material. It feels like something not of the highest quality, not something amazing, but it's not the worst. It's not papery, so I will be thankful for that. It just says Monster on it, and then there's a Monster High symbol, which is kind of boring design. Everything is printed onto this. There's no like stitching detail or anything. It's just kind of there. There's a collar here though. It is cute, and it does wrap around the whole back, which I appreciate. I'm not mad at the I'm mad at the quality, but I'm not mad at the execution of this because they kind of, it doesn't look awful and doesn't feel that bad. Like, it doesn't feel amazing, but it's not awful like the Toralei's outfit was, so I'm not as offended about this as I was Toralei's. And then the skirt, which is a separate piece, thank God. It's very high-waisted. It's black and green. It is the kind of that papery material. It feels like, you know what it feels like? It feels like, this is very specific to me, but like in my like sewing class, when we were able to like make like backpacks, like this is a material that like they would give like sewing students, because like it's not like expensive and it's just kind of like, you know, you're practicing. That's what it feels like. That's what it reminded me of. That makes probably is not really good reference to anyone out there, but like to me, this is like the material that they would like help us sew with. But it is really cute. It's high-waisted. You probably like, you know, stitch it up if you want it to be really short, really cute. Again, okay, so Frankie's little leg, I love it. I don't really go into the body comparison too much in this review because this is just kind of like, again, they're budget dolls, but once I get the core dolls, we're gonna do a full review comparison. It also has these green, like jelly kind of shoes. They're really cool. They're platform, they're gigantic. They make the foot look huge, just like a comparison of what it does. And it's so silly how like you can kind of see the insides of it. I honestly hated these shoes when I first saw them in like the pictures, but they're not that bad here, so I'm not too upset about it. Frankie's outfit, I'm gonna give a 8 out of 10 just because I like the design and concept. The construction could obviously be lots better if we just used a different texture, and the skirt wasn't so bad and the shoes were better, but again, not as offensive as Toralei's were. But moving on to Draculaura, this doll has one of the most offensive accessories in the pack, which are these hideous pom-poms. Oh my god, they're so heavy. I'm just gonna take them off of her because she's not wearing these ever in her fucking life. I hate these. They're so chunky. They're so thick. They're so heavy. They don't look good at all. I'm gonna show you 2 examples of what we could have done, but we didn't. So the ideal solution for pom-poms would be what OMG does with these kind of like, you know, like they're not like the best actually the best pom-poms are the Rainbow High pom-poms, but they're all the way over across my room. But they're LOL OMG pom-poms, like they're tassel, there's a plastic bit, and they look like real pom-poms. Another thing that I wouldn't be mad about is if they did the G1 pom-poms with Draculaura, where these are just like supposed to be in the inserts, and they weren't really made for play, but like they were like looked cute and they looked presentable. These, if you compare what's on the market, this is OMG LOL, this is Monster High. If you compare these two, you look fucking crazy. You look insane. There is not, and okay, I can't be mad about this now because again, different companies, whatever, but this is just disappointing. Like, there is no sort of love put into this. This looks so sad. And you know what, whatever. But just for the price that I paid, I think that is atrocious for what like you get. Like, are you serious, Mattel? Are we serious? Whatever. But moving on to the doll, Draculaura is actually really cute. I'm not gonna lie. This is probably one of the best base dolls. So we have this long, again, head full of saran hair, pink and black. It's streaked out through. There's no polypropylene on this doll in sight. Again, it's just a kind of a ponytail. She has like these cute little triangle bangs. I love the hairstyle. And she has this plastic bow. The plastic bow isn't my favorite. It is a little bit sad, but again, modern Mattel, we can't be too upset about it. It is cute for what it is. Her face, though, is so cute. I don't want to mess up her bangs too much, but Draculaura has this like side glance moment. She has pink and purple eyes. She has a little heart in her, like, you know, pupil. It's gorgeous. She has a pink kind of eyeshadow with a little bit of kind of a white shimmer on her like crease or her brow bone. And then she also has a little like signature cheek kind of heart tattoo, which is really cute. I like that they brought it back. Her blushing on my doll is also really off, and her eye is wonky. This eye is a little bit smaller than this one, but I'm not too mad about it. It's fine. Her lips though are really bright in person, but on camera they look really dark. I kind of like them better on the camera than they are in real life, but they're really pink. And they have her signature fangs that are doing a little bit of a smile, which I don't find too offensive. We also get Draculaura's little ears here. She's really washed out on camera, but she's so cute. This dress. It's better than Toralei's, I'm going to be honest, but it is still very papery thin. It's still that sewing class kind of material. You can kind of see the just the way that it like looks on camera, if you can kind of tell. I don't know if you can. The design is not fully done on the back, but the ruffles are, so I can appreciate that, I guess. But overall, this dress is this is the outfit. And the shoes. These shoes are better than Toralei's, I'm gonna be honest. These are cute little tennis shoes, but these aren't Monster High shoes to me. None of the shoes really in this pack scream Monster High shoes to me. And what's upsetting about that is because like Monster High was like really good at the shoe game. So like the molded on socks, I know we got molded on socks in Generation 1, but like these are kind of sad. I don't know. But overall, rating her, the pom-poms took off like 5 points, so she's like a 3. And the doll itself is so cute. The doll itself is gorgeous, but like the outfit and like the shoes and the pom-poms ruin it. I don't know. The pom-poms actually make me so angry. I don't know why, but she's really cute and she's so tiny. Like look at how tiny she is next to Frankie. They all look a little bit crazy, honestly, posing. Moving on to the fourth doll in the line, we have Cleo Denial. Another doll that I'm a little bit disappointed about, and we'll get into why. I'm going to compare her accessory, though, first, because these are 2 different molds. You can kind of just see how thick and big the new one is compared to the old one. I like the new one. I think it's a little bit nicer, and it has, like, the actual full skeleton, while the old one just had, like, the little skeleton. So that's interesting. But Cleo Denial. Wow. Lots to say. I'm upset. Okay, we're just gonna get into the hair accessory first. So the hair accessory is very interesting. It's like this headband with like the little like boing things. It's the skullette and the Monster High logo. Very interesting. I don't know. I don't like it. I think it looks a little bit funny on Cleo Denial, the character. I think this would have been really cute on Frankie. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I think this would have been adorable on Frankie, not cute on Cleo. I think Cleo should have just got like a cute little headband and like a crown or something, or like, I don't, anything, but I don't think it fits her character. Maybe it will in her new generation. We don't know anything about the character, but whatever. But then this doll has, her hair is a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be. This is, again, a full head of saran. We have some tinsel in it, which is a nicer grade of tinsel rather than the original tinsel that she had. There is just, it's very much blue. There is a little bit of darker blue, but it's just mostly a blue blend. It's really nice. It's kind of pulled back to the side and then to the other side, and then again has a headband in it. The headband is kind of pushed in it with these little staple things. And I'm happy that this is not poly hair. It is very, it's, I'm confirming that it's saran. Very nice. Her face though is gorgeous. Like this is stunning. Her eyes are kind of like that, like, you know, very like glazed moment. I don't know if that's the right word, but like they're like blue, like there's no blacks in her eyes besides the eyeliner. It's so breathtaking. Like her makeup is just so pretty. She looks a little bit creepy to be honest, but she's so gorgeous. Her brows are a little bit thicker. They're black. And then again we have that kohl eyeliner, very much Egyptian. And I love her lips. The lips, she has a lip ring. I think that's what it was for reference to. And then she has a darker red lip. It looks again a little bit more peachy on camera, but it is darker in person. Then we have, I think these are her core earrings, to be honest, if I'm remembering it correctly. They use this mold on her core doll, which I'm excited about. I like the mold. I think it's cute. Nothing too much. And then again, one noticeable difference about Cleo is that she is a darker kind of tan rather than her OG doll, which I will compare them in her core review. I just want to save that fun stuff for their original basic dolls because that's when I get really crazy. But again, this is just a budget doll, but oh my god, she's so pretty. Okay, and then her outfit. A moment of silence for Cleo. This outfit is very interesting. I'm going to do the jacket first because I like the idea of the jacket. I love the sheer sleeves and I like what they're kind of going through with like the hieroglyphics, like the print and like the little like Monster High thing. I just think the execution of not doing this fully is a little bit sad. Because again, if we're bringing Monster High back, let's do it strong. Let's not do this. But it's like not the worst piece ever. I mean, it's not papery thin. It is it's nicer material. It doesn't look like, it feels like a more jersey material like Frankie was wearing. But then moving on to this dress. Oh my god, is it hideous. I've never, ever seen a Monster High piece that was so ugly. I don't know where to start. So, okay, first off, the most offensive thing on this dress is the actual fabric. They are using this, like, party, like, I don't even know. It's like a Barbie fashionista fabric. It looks very cheap. It looks very sad. It has Monster 13 high. And then on the back, they didn't even decide to finish it. They're like, okay, we give up. And they just give us a yellow fabric, which I honestly would rather just this yellow fabric all around rather than whatever the fuck this is. This is so, it actually bothers me. But there's hemming, so we'll give them something. But this doll is not staying in this outfit for any, like, once this review, and I put the camera down, she's getting changed into something else. It's insane how, like, I can't even describe this dress and how, like, when I first saw the pictures on Twitter, what I was thinking. I'm just gonna move on for my well-being. Okay, we get some little, like, her bandages are back. Okay. The shoe game, these are the best shoes in the pack. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. These are gold platform strappy. They have a little bit of a blue accent on, like, the toe. They are really, really cool for Cleo. I love these. I think they're so gorgeous. Outfit ranking. I like this jacket. And I like the idea of what Cleo was supposed to be. I don't like that she's not cheer captain. I'm confused about the plotline there. But the dress killed. This doll is at a 1. And her and Cleo are fighting for the worst spot. And it's really upsetting. Because I love Cleo and Toralei. But wow. I like the shoes and I like the jacket. I just hate the dress. I wish they just would have done a black dress. And I'd rather them be simple than ugly. Alright. Moving on to Claudine. This doll is also not very high on my list, but our accessory is this Monster High ball. It's a casket ball. It's really squishy. It's cute. The old black one, I have no idea where it is, so I can't compare it. I do have it. It's just somewhere in my bins. We're going to start with the hair because, Mama, it's probably propylene. Oh, it's awful. It's so bad. It's so dry, and you can see it on camera how dry it is. Ew, and this is just box hair. It's bad. It's so bad. It's long, but it's gross and dry. Oh, it just... Can you hear how dry it is? It doesn't... Oh, why do they have to use it on Claudine, too? Like, why couldn't they just use this on, like, nobody? Why do they have to use probably on Monster High dolls? It feels... I don't even like touching it. It feels so dry, but... What I'm going to do, I'm just going to, like, straighten it later, and there's tutorials on this. I'll link a tutorial if anyone's struggling with probably in hair, which is Claudine's hair. There's lots of help out there for you guys, but it's really bad. But the hair, besides the disgusting type of probably not they used, it is a nice blend. They have a darker brown, a darker purple, and a lavender kind of purple. But who cares about hair color when it feels like dog shit? I don't know, it feels like horse straw. But her earrings are cute. There's like a little crescent thing, and there's like a little like hook thing. There's like a double crescent here. And then we have this actually fabric kind of sweatband, which is really cool. And we also get Claudine's edges. Really, really nice. I love that they're including that on her. I am honestly very impressed about this like little like fabric band though for Claudine, as they all have, a lot of these have been having plastic, cheap, hollow accessories. So it's nice that we get that. But Claudine's face is honestly really cute. She has these really big doe eyes. She has thicker eyebrows. We have a really cute, like, again, hazel eye. She has a crescent moon in her pupil. She has like a little bit of purple shadow. Not much makeup on her though, which is kind of in her crease, not really on her lid. And then we also have these freckles and the little like wolf nose, along with these. Again, the lips are much more vibrant in person. They look a little bit darker on camera, which is interesting. And we also get the hufts of fluff, which is again for her glasses. She did come with glasses, but I gave them to Deuce because I refuse to let Deuce not have glasses because he will turn everyone into stone. But that is her face. Moving on to her outfit. This is very interesting. Again, the quality isn't awful. It is kind of that jersey material, that Cleo's jacket and Frankie's sweater we're using, so grateful that they didn't use paper, except it doesn't feel great. The design choice is very interesting. I don't know why it is so big on Claudine. I wish they would have made this more of like a, you know, cute little tank top, and they didn't include these weird little orange fur. The orange fur doesn't even match to the headpiece. In person and on camera, it doesn't match at all. So I'm very confused why they're just pulling that piece. I wish they just didn't do that at all, and I wish this was a little bit tighter, because I feel like it's just very baggy on her, which I don't love the fit of it, but it's interesting. We have this cute little moon necklace, again, crescent moon. That's like, apparently Claudine's new thing now. It's cute. It's just kind of a basic necklace. Again, Monster 13 high, kind of the same thing as Cleo's dress, if you can call it that. The design doesn't go really anything on the back. It's just kind of purple on the back. Claudine does have this kind of sweatband though, along, it's like a kind of a black fur thing. It's cute. It's cute. The shorts are again made of the same material. They're cuter. I don't know. They're just kind of shorts. They're basketball shorts. There's nothing crazy about them. They're not interesting, or I don't know. They're just there. I don't know why they included 2 Monster High logos though. I wish they kind of did this smaller. Now that I point that out, it looks really weird that they would include 2 gigantic things and nothing on the back, but whatever. We got this little orange thing. I don't know what the fuck this is. I don't really. If it's only on one knee, I don't even know. I don't play basketball. We also got these leg warmers. They are not socks to me. They are leg warmers. They're black. They're just kind of fabric that is stitched in a little circle. It's cute, whatever. These shoes. What are those? These are just boring. I'm so sorry. These are not Monster High to me at all. This is nothing that Monster High would have worn. And I'm not trying to be like that. Oh, wait, they kind of use, that's actually kind of cool. These are like the Air, of course they're not going to show on camera, but these are like the Air Force's soles, which is kind of cute, but these shoes aren't really interesting to me. I don't know. They're just kind of like boring. They're like flat, and they're there, and they're orange, and they're white, and there's like a moon in there. That's like whatever. They're just like not Monster High shoes to me anymore. And I know, I get there's a new generation and whatever, but I feel like when you think of like Monster High, you know, rebooting, you would think of like a fierce, like, you know, they would come back like cunty. They'd have like the shoes, the outfits, the hair, the faces, and they would do nothing wrong. But we get this. Her outfit, I'm gonna rank it right now, and I'm gonna give it a 3. I think a 3 is fair, right? Because I like this sweatband, but the design overall is kind of ugly. The hair is disgusting, and the shoes bore me to sleep. The positives, though, are the sweatband, the necklace, and these little leg warmers. I think the leg warmers are really nice, but that's all I can really say. Again, this doll does disappoint me a little bit because Claudine is one of my favorite characters, and to see her with probably in hair kills me. Deuce. Let's get into Deuce. These are boy dolls. I'm not a usual big boy doll fan, but we're with Deuce. It's Monster High. His accessory is so stupid. I don't even want to. It's like a mask thing. I guess this is explaining why he doesn't have glasses, because he has a mask, but who's displaying him like this? Please be serious. Bye. That's, again, thrown into a bin of accessories and never being seen until, ever. I gave him these Claudine glasses, though. I'm not going to put these on until after later. But these are glasses that Claudine was supposed to come with, but I gave him the Deuce because he's not wearing those ever. But Deuce has, okay, he's like really different, like probably one of the most different in this whole pack of, you know, seeing who came out of, you know, Generation 1 to Generation 3. He has completely green skin and green hair. There's no sort of paint on his hair. He uses that Dawn of the Dance molding where his hair is kind of like slicked back into a side, not like a mohawk. But his snakes are here. We see them all. And his face is very interesting. I love his little like glance. He's kind of looking into the side as well. He has very thick eyebrows, green as well, and he has these little, like, things on him. I don't know what those are called, but they're there. He's also smirking, which is very interesting. Nothing much more about to say about him. He's fine. But his outfit is very interesting. Oh, my God. It's not as offensive as I thought it would. It's, like, whatever. It's, like, the Monster High crest, and then there's, like, some snakeskin, like, sleeves. Again, the jersey material, they used 2 textures in this, for the fabric. They used the sewing material, pants, for the fabric, and then they used that jersey material. Mama, they had $5 on the budget table. But again, moving on to his shorts, they're just, you see them. They're not anything interesting. Then he has these kind of like Balenciaga things with like a snake, and they have, again, like a painted on sock, which is whatever. I'm not spending any more time on Deuce. He's getting a 1. Or no, actually, I'll give him a 3. I think a 3 is fair, because this is really nice, but these are ugly and boring, and the shoes are just sad. I don't care. And there's also a boy doll, so I don't really care about boy dolls. Oh my gosh, that was probably one of my longer reviews, right? Like, it was just a very long, lots of dolls, lots of things to discuss. Some final thoughts, is these are gonna look awful. Also, they do all have all the Ghoul dolls, everyone but Deuce has this new kind of, chest articulation, which I don't know if I mentioned, but it's very interesting. They all have very different body types. We can kind of see them together. I'm going to try not to pose anyone. Frankie is the tallest. Draculaura is the shortest. Cleo and Draculaura have thicker thighs, while Claudine, Frankie, and Toralei have more of a slimmer thigh. So dressing them is going to be a little bit different compared to Generation 1, where they all fit each other's clothing. Again, they also do kind of remove... All of the dolls have the arm and hand... Oh my god, this is going to come off. Don't embarrass me right now, Claudine. The arm and hand kind of removal, so it is easy to take them on and off. There was no brush included in these dolls. They didn't have any stands. All these stands, again, were provided from AliExpress stands. No Generation 3 doll yet has had a stand or a brush, so there's nothing there. We get no poster, just the accessories that were shown with the dolls. All of the accessories were shown. In price point, I paid like $132 on walmart.com. This listing came up early. These are not supposed to be out yet. There's not even stock pictures for them yet, so I ordered this on a bargain. I honestly thought this was a 6-pack of the core Monster High dolls, so like Frankie, Draculaura, Cleo, Claudine, and Laguna, and probably Toralei, just because I thought they were going to be the original dolls, like what we were seeing, because Mattel usually does just repackage dolls into 5-packs often. So I was a little bit confused why we saw this and we got no leaks of this ever, but I'm not mad at it, I guess, fully. This is going to be a really good restyling pack. You know, gives me a little taste of Generation 3 before October, which excites me a lot. But I don't think this is worth $130. If you didn't buy this when like the link went up, don't worry about it. These dolls are worth my price point. Honestly, I think each doll is worth $10, $15 max. So the price what I would recommend paying and waiting on sale for is $60 to $80 maybe. I just don't think that this is like the best bargain, especially with the like low like material cost. And each of these costed $21 once you divide that $130 up, which is very interesting because you can compare that to even a pre-production doll which came out earlier this year. And I know these are existing molds, but just comparing these together, it's very obvious who the winner is in just terms of quality. This was $25, this was $21. So a stand, accessory, pet, diary, interesting box, probably in hair, very sad clothing materials, 1 accessory, 2 accessories maximum, very boring box. And I know that you can't really compare the cost as much because, again, new molds, new franchise kind of, and that was pre-existing, but I don't know. I don't think these are worth $21 each. I think this is, again, worth $10 maximum each. Because the only reason I say that is because the dolls themselves are very thick and heavy, and they are very much more durable. I'm so excited about these new joints and everything, how they just feel thicker. For Mattel, I'm surprised that we got saran hair for most of them, so I am thankful for that. I'm happy that we don't get any pixelation. Draculaura and all the dolls have no pixelation on their faces. So that's a positive, I guess. Again, like, we are literally in the trenches with Mattel. So I guess we can like take what we can get, but again, recommending buying these on sale. I'm probably gonna return this pack and then buy them on sale later after October because Walmart has a really good return policy. But yeah, I don't know. Again, that's my recommendation, is buying them on sale, but I like them for what they are. I like a lot of them. My favorite though is Frankie, Draculaura, and Cleo maybe? I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know your thoughts about these ghouls and monsters and non-binary students in the comments below, because I would love, and I'm dying to know what you guys think about them. Did you grab any of these on the sale or when the link went up? And are you wanting to buy these? Are you waiting for a sale, or are you just not going to buy them at all? But yeah, I don't know. I just think the core dolls are more worth your money, because the core dolls are going to be, what, $25? And they come with better fabrics, more accessories, and I don't know. Whatever. Okay. I'm gonna see y'all later, but thank y'all again so much for watching and supporting my channel and video. I love you all so very dearly much, and I cannot wait to see you next one. Okay, bye.